Graham has allowed me the privilege of visiting my first time the axe Hatchet. I have 10 rounds at about 25 yards. The C-Zone steel. Say that when you're cold and it's lunchtime.
And when I shot this, for some reason I had some kind of accuracy issues, so we've now got a Viridian RFX35 on it, or 35.
35.
35.
That's a big old window for this little gun.
Yeah, big round window. That's an RMR footprint.
It seems to look bigger once you're looking through it. But that dot is right up there.
It's been visually zeroed, but not on paper yet, so we'll find out.
That's a really nice touch. I really like that. The hatchet on the... There it is. The dot is good. I did not get slide lock. Maybe I've got another one. I do. That was weird. I really felt empty when I stopped shooting. It's really interesting.
Well, I think that's the one you slipped an extra round in the magazine.
Oh, you are right. You are right. But it still felt empty. That was quite pleasant. Quite pleasant.
So this has the newer generation frame with a little bit different texture on it instead of having those wedges all the way around.
It's aggressive. It's aggressive. My hands are a little cold. That might not be helping. They get a little more tender when they're cold. However, I like where this bump is, that there is texture here for your thumb, because your thumb moves through recoil, and having that there definitely helps. I think the part of the texture that gets me the most is here in my fingers, because I have to apply not just this hand but also this hand, and so that texture gets a little bitey, and also in the fingertips on that hand where I'm already cold. However, this gun fits me really well. It fits my shooting style, stance, the way that I'm able to find the sights on this. Even just looking at the dot, I can see that the iron sights are probably just as effective as the dot. They're lined up. I really like this. He did beg me to review this with him, and I kind of regret that I didn't. And I looked at this a little bit last night when we were putting these on, and I don't know why, but that little detail just, it tickles me.
The red aluminum safety.
I know it's a trigger safety, but the visual of the red moving through, I think, is really sexy, and it caught my attention. I'm a girl. Yeah, I like this. I can appreciate every aspect of its design. I love this dimpling. Instead of the traditional cuts, it does the same thing without being so aggressive, and gives it a little bit different visual aesthetic.
Yeah, if you hold it still for a second, I'll zoom in. When these first came about, seeing those dimples, that almost golf ball texture, looks like it's just style, but it's cut in a way that really grabs the hand.
But wouldn't be obnoxious against the skin.
Yeah, it is a carry gun. It's lightweight. I believe a little bit lighter than the Glock 19, which it follows the pattern of. And
the mag drop's free just fine.
And pretty much every detail has been gone over and reworked and improved and enhanced.
I like that. I might put some more through it.
All right, Teya grabbed some more rounds. She's not done with this thing. I'm gonna crop in and get
When
some
you
gun
don't just let
movement.
it go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought that sounded different, and that's because way out there, diagonally more than 30 yards,
Didn't give myself enough.
shooting at a 6-inch spinner and hit it.
Twice.
So I guess our eyeball 0 on the dot was good enough.
It works.
What do you think of that trigger as a carry gun, as a tuned-up carry gun?
I wouldn't hesitate for that. It's a little light than your, I wouldn't say generic,
Like
your
duty.
more affordable carry options. There are several brands that I'm thinking of that fall in line with that. It's a little lighter than that. But for me, the predictability of a decently weighted trigger is more important. When you have a heavy trigger that is inconsistent with the way that it feels in your hand, you're never going to be confident in that shot. You're not going to be confident in every shot. Anyway, that's my experience. Some shots with my initial carry gun came really quickly, where others I had to put forth more effort. And it wasn't the first shot out of the gun, it wasn't the last shot out of the gun. It could happen at any time. It was something that made me very uncomfortable, and I did not enjoy carrying that gun. I carried it for too long, if I'm honest. So this would be good. I would always train that. You know, I can't say that enough. I like this. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to spend some time with it.
And it, for me, it was just a little bit too small because of that compact 15-round size. Just it leaves too much hand dangling, and I think something that some folks have really come on to is how important your pinky is to your grip, and how important the pinky is to controlling the gun. Even though it's our smallest finger, it's also where the most leverage is on the gun. And so for me, if my pinky dangles, I'm losing a lot of valuable control. But I have banana hands. Teya's got more regular human hands. And so...
Can you zoom in now? My hands are dirty, excuse me, but they highlight what I'm experiencing with the texture.
I see that.
It is very aggressive. I understand the necessity for that. You know, when you get into heated moments and things like that, you're going to be a little sweaty. If you're losing blood, you're going to need that extra texture. So I appreciate it, but it is quite aggressive.
And speaking of heat, that might be, you've got sensitivity to cold. It is cold out. We've been out here all day. I wonder if in a warmer climate or warmer weather, if that wouldn't be as bad to you, because you're...
Well, and I have very dainty kitchen hands, if you will. Love it. Thanks again.